edition of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A good game here would get this road trip started confidently for the Cavaliers. They put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
You know, Kevin, on the heels of a strong homestand, I think that can be the perfect launching pad for a team going on the road with confidence to continue their good play.
And that's definitely the way you'd prefer to be hitting the road. But sometimes after a homestand like the one they just had, you can suffer a little bit of a letdown in the first game of a road trip. Because all of a sudden, the energy of your home crowd isn't available.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the center, locking down the middle. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. It's hauled in by LeBron. On defense, the Warriors, they put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, ran away with that game, mainly in part because of their offense.
Yeah, the ball movement and player movement, so crisp and sharp, and it led to a lot of high-quality shots for him.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
Now here's James, following the miss by Draymond Green. LeBron kicks to Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Green now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
You talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
The drive by James. 6 on the shot clock. Irving dishes to Love. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Vasili's checked in for Golden State. Now here's Curry. He had 16 points in the win against Utah.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Curry against Irving. Left side, Love. The rebound by Azili.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Curry can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Smith the pass to Love. Again, Love missing. The Warriors trail. Here's Azili, And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a load down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Now Thompson, following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Curry with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Curry against Irving. LeBron outside. Back to Irving. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Mozgov's got his first bucket of the night.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Cavaliers trailing. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, a moment ago, Steve Kerr and I were able to chat. He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
Thanks, Doris. Off target with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
On its way from Curry for two. Another miss by Curry.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Out to Smith. A second chance effort. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Again, the miss by Smith. The Warriors leading. Here's Rush. Here's Thompson, out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors.
Andre Iguodala.
It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And Kevin, that's exactly why this is an important possession for him.
Irving kicks to LeBron. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Verjau's checked in. Curry against Irving. The dish to Thompson. Feeds it to Bogut. Pass to Iguodala. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 6.
And you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
Here is Verjau. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. And LeBron throws it down.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Here's Bogut. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Here's the three. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Bogut. And that's now 9 points for Steph Curry.
And for LeBron, he said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way.
Now here's James. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against New York.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring and setting up his teammates.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Livingston, that's good.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Irving with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Verjao. Smith wide open. He fires. Hits the jumper in space.
Anderson, Verjao.
Warriors leading by 3. Here is Livingston. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Inside. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. James in a big-time jam right there.
Come on, fella. Power it down. That dunk was redunculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that.
And not when he's coming in with that kind of force.
Good. Zeeley's got his third basket of the night right there.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And here is James, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. In the corner, Smith with it. Smith missing again. Golden State's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Livingston. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Livingston's got his second basket of the night.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
LeBron James.
So it's the Warriors now. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And an NBA Finals rematch tonight, and they're the defending champs. Certainly feeling confident.
Two great teams. This one should be competitive. The whole league will be keeping an eye on this one.
Here's James. The Warriors making the shot. Outside Irving. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Here's Livingston. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his third rebound tonight. The drive by James. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
1:16 left in the first quarter. They set the pick. Love dishes to Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. The Warriors shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Livingston kicks to Spates. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Smith. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 3-on-3. Here's Livingston. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Livingston's got 8 points.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Irving passes to Love. Irving attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here is Livingston, covered by Irving, and stolen by James. Here's Smith. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Spates. Will not go. This is off the front iron. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Mo Williams out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward position.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
It's stolen by Green. Curry kicks to Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target with the open look. Well, Cleveland shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Now Shumpert. 8 points his last outing. Picked by Verija. Thompson dishes to Shumpert. Clock at 6. Here's Verija. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. He actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. It's Williams with the drive. And Shumpert kicks to Jefferson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against New York.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for him. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game. But when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
That's good. Shumpert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Curry. And Shumpert pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bergeau with a screen on Curry. Williams kicks to Thompson. Back to Williams. Out to Shumpert. And the shot is good. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Oh, and of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. And it's Rush in for Andre Iguodala. And Thompson kicks to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's James. Mozgov a screen on Thompson. 5 to shoot. A wide open look for Love. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. They kick it out to Green. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And here's Love from the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Rush. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Back to Bogut. Right side Curry. Lots of room. And that's good for 2. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Smith outside. He dishes it to LeBron. Back to Smith. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And Rush kicks to Curry. Here's Bogut. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
You know, and Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
And Bogut drops them both. The number 1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for. And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You know, going back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was 3rd in Rookie of the Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid, if unspectacular, years, though his shot blocking and defense were always strong.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 6.
And guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision, and whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates.
Thompson passes to Green. Lots of room. Rebound by Smith. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Dishes it to Moscow. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Shots good.
And it goes on Draymond Green.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. Timeout called the Warriors.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Livingston kicks to Green. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Both free throws good from Green.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook, really, when you look at how they're playing. They are having their way down low. And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Here's Irving. He's got 11. Kicks it to James. Mozgov sets a screen for James.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Here's Barbosa. Here's Bogut, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Barbosa kicks to Green. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Cleveland gets it back. Pass to LeBron. Another shot. The Warriors pull it in.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Barbosa gets the bucket. LeBron with it. 7 points in the game. He kicks to Irving. Love against Green. There's the screen. Now the feed to Mozgov. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this for his career. 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Livingston kicks to Green. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. And that's now 9 points for Draymond Green. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And here's Irving. He's got 11. It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to Love. Barbosa against Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And LeBron James good for 3. James has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Offensive rebound, Azili. Good D by Love.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Smith kicks to Irving. James outside. He feeds it to Mozgov. Kicks it out to Love. Can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tied for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
James kicks to Love. Mozgov a screen on Green. Here's Love. They get it back, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And for Blatt, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
Thompson with the bucket.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Warriors trail by 7. Livingston kicks to Barbosa. That one goes. Count.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
Here's Irving. Comes up empty down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And
Kevin,
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Kenny, your thoughts. How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, their playmakers were in top form tonight. They showed great court vision and great ball movement. That's why they had so many assists. It's much easier to defend guys who don't want to pass the basketball.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, how about that contribution they got from the bench? Nice. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
The Splash Brothers are the guards. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Rush in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And for Varejao, his wild hair and frenetic style long ago earned him the nickname Wild Thing. I mean, diving for loose balls, taking charges, but that energy and enthusiasm may be unsurpassed really by any other player in our league.
Timeout called Cleveland. Greg, you're talking about Varejao. He may play wild, but his production has backed it up. A few years ago, he averaged, Clark, over 14 rebounds a game.
Yeah, and I don't think he plays that wild. I think he just looks wild. That hair flying all over the place, and he's giving up his body. I don't know if he's necessarily a wild player as much as he just looks and appears to be everywhere at all times.
First personal foul.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. And he lays it straight in. Curry's got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Love. Outside Irving. Mozgov dishes to Smith. Here's Rush, covered by Smith. The drive by Green, the 10-footer. No good from Bogut. Cleveland leading by 6. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's LeBron. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Bogut. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships. At Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four. And now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
He hits the second from the line. And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
And Curry, here we go. And that one's good. Curry's got 18 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Mozgov. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Rush, covered by LeBron. And Rush kicks to Curry. Again, Curry missing.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Outside Irving. The pass to Mozgov. It's stolen by Green. Curry against Love. Curry dishes to Thompson. Fades. That one a little long.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
On the wing, Irving. He's got 11. Kicks it out to James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that... oftentimes gets underrated, may be the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. To the middle. Outside Curry. Back to Green. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. J.R. Smith picks one up.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Good on both.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. That's on Andrew Bogut. Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Cavaliers. Irving against Curry. From 12 feet out. A putback and finished off by Bogut.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays, guys, will give the entire team a boost.
Here's the screen. Love the pass to James. How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Thompson with the bucket. Now Irving. He's got 14. Varejao with a screen on Curry. Layup off the pick. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Thompson against LeBron. Left side, Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Love.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
So it's the Cavaliers now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Irving, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 16.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Curry kicks to Green. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 8. Thompson is double. There's the dish to Rush. 6 to shoot. Here's Green. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.